Hey guys, welcome back. I'm the PB Cuber, and today I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So if you don't know how to solve, the Rubik's Cube may look impossible and only smart people can do that. But I believe that after learning and practicing a little bit, everyone can do it and even do it fast. Before we start, you need to know that those pieces, those 6 pieces, are called the centers. Those pieces are called the edges, and all the rest, those pieces, are called the corners. Now let's see the steps that we will be doing to solve this Rubik's Cube. First step, we'll bring all the white edges to the yellow side. Second step, we will solve the white cross, but every edge will be in its right spot. Step after that, we'll put all the white corners in the right spot, and by that we'll complete the first layer. Step after that, we'll put all those edges in the right place, and then we'll finish the second layer. After that, we'll make a cross in the yellow side, and then we will solve all the corners of the yellow side. After that, we'll put all the corners in the right place. After that, we'll put all the yellow edges in the right place, and then we'll complete solving the Rubik's Cube. As I said, the first step is to bring all the white edges to the yellow side. You do it like this. If the edge is here, and you need to go to this side, you do it like this. Very simple. If the edge is here, and you need to get to here, you do it like this. If the edge is here, and it needs to get to the yellow side, you do like this. If it's here, you do like this, and then it's here and you know how to do that, like this. If it's here, you do like this, and then you already know how to do that, like this. But when you're doing this, you always should look what's here. For example, if this is going to here, you cannot do like that, because then this white edge will get out. So you need to put the place where there is no white edge right here. And then you can do like that. And in case that it's here or here, you do like this. And then you put the empty place here. And you do like this. As I said, the next step is to bring all the white edges to the white side. But put every of them in the right place. We'll do it like this. Let's take, for example, the green and white edge. What we're going to do is to match the green to the green center. We're gonna turn this until the green will match the green. So here it was easy, it was only one move, but it may take 2 moves like this, or 3 moves if you do like this. But actually from there it's better to just do like this, and then it will be only 1 move and not 3. After we match the edge and the center, we're gonna put him on the right side, and we're gonna move him twice. And as you can see, now the edge is in his right place. Now let's do it with the blue. We're gonna match, put it in the right, and move it twice. As you can see, now it's in his place. Now let's do it with the red edge. We're gonna match him, put him in the right, and move him twice. Right place. Now with the last one, the orange, match, put in the right, and move twice. And as you can see, now we complete solving the cross, the white cross, and all the edges are matched to their centers, which means that they're in the right place. As I said, the next step is to bring all the white corners to the right place, and then we'll complete solving the first layer. And here's how you do that. If the corner is right here, and it needs to go to here, you turn it away, you bring this layer up, and then you bring the corner back and the layer back. As you can see, now the corner is in its right place. If the corner is here and it needs to go to here, because this is green and orange and green and orange, you do like this. You do like this. Then you bring the corner to here and bring all this back down to the yellow side. And as you can see, now the corner is in its right place. If the corner is here and it needs to go to here, because blue, orange, you do like this. You turn this twice, Then you do like this, and as you can see, this is the case that we had just learned. You do like this, match the corner, and get all this down, and as you can see now it's in its right place. Now sometimes the corner will be in its right place, but like this or like this, twisted, and we don't want it to be twisted like this. So in this case, what we'll do will be like this. We turn this, then this layer, and you get this back. And as you can see now, it's a case that we already know. You move this to here, move this back, and move this back. And as you can see, the corner is in its right place. And if the corner is right here, you do like this. You get this out and get this back. And as you can see, this is a case that we have already learned. You do like this, match it, and get this whole thing back. And as you may have realized, now we finished solving all the first layer. The next step is to bring all the edges that should have been here to their right place. And you do that like this. Let's start with this, the green and orange, and green and orange. So you match it to the center. If it was here, we'll do like this to match it. Then if it should go here, we move it to the other side, and then we're doing like this. As you can see, now the corner is matched to the edge. Then we rotate the cube, and we're doing like this. And as you can see now, the edge is solved and also the corner. If after you match, it's going to here and not to this side, you turn it to the side that it's not supposed to go there, and then you do like this. Rotate the cube and do like this. And as you can see now, this edge has been solved and the corner is still in its place. But what can you do if the edge is already in his right place, but it's flipped? So what we do from here, we start the algorithm of bringing the edge to here from a random angle. We just start it, so we turn it to the side that it's not going there. We're doing the algorithm, rotating. And as you can see now, the edge is in the yellow side and you can solve it easily. You match it to the center, it's going to here, so we will turn it here. And we are solving this. And the last thing that could happen is something like this. The edge that's here should go here, and the edge here should go here. What you can do from this case. So again, we're gonna just start the algorithm from a random angle. Let's say that the edge that's supposed to go here is here, so we're turning it to the opposite side. We will do the algorithm, and as you can see now, the edge is on the yellow side, and you can solve it. You match it to the center. It goes to here, so we'll turn like this. And now this edge is also on the yellow side, so you match it and you do like this. And as you may have recognized, now we solved all the edges, and by that we complete solving all the first two layers of the Rubik's Cube. As I said, the next step is to make a yellow cross. 4 cases can appear here. The first and the easiest one, if you already have a cross, great, you gotta skip and you just go to the next step. Another case is when you have 2 edges right here, that's already matched to the yellow, and 2 edges here, that's not. And what you do from here, you hold the cube like this and you're doing this algorithm. And as you can see, now we have a yellow cross. Third case that can happen is when you have 2 edges that match to the yellow, but the 2 edges right here are not. And what you do is the same algorithm from this angle. And then you get the case that we just learned when you have 2 edges here that matched and 2 edges here that don't match, and you do the algorithm. And now we have a cross. And the last and most annoying case is when you have 0 edges that are matched to the yellow. And what you do from here is you just start the algorithm from a random angle. And as you can see, now we got to a case that we already learned. When you have two edges here, one here that don't match and one here that don't match, you do the algorithm. And then you do it one more time. And you have a yellow cross. The next step is to solve all the yellow corners, and then actually we'll have all the yellow sides solved. So to do that, you need to know only one algorithm, and it's going like this. There are 7 cases that can appear when you're solving all the white corners, and I'll show you what you do from all of them. So the most basic one is called a fish because of the shape of the fish right here. You have one corner that's already matching the yellow, one corner here, one corner here, and one corner here. And what you do is the algorithm that I teach you from this angle when the solved piece is here. And as you can see, we solved all the yellow side. The second case is very similar to the first one. It also has a shape of a fish, but the corners are not here, here, and here. They are here, here, and here. And what you do, you hold the cube like this, and you do the algorithm. Then you turn this twice. And as you can see, this is the case that we just learned. We have solved corner here, one here, one here, and one here. And you just do the algorithm from this angle. And now we solve the yellow side. Next algorithm, you have two solved corners here, one that's not solved right here, and one that's not solved right here. And what you do from here, you start the algorithm from this angle when the solved pieces are in the back. And then you get to the case that we just learned, the fish, but when you have the corners here. So you do the algorithm. You turn twice and do the algorithm again. And as you can see, now we solve the yellow side. The fourth case is when you have solved corner here and solved corner here. And then unsolved corner, one is here and one is here. So what you do, you hold the cube from this angle when the two solved are here and the unsolved corners are here. You do the algorithm. And then you get to a case that we learned, the fish, where you need to do the algorithm twice. And as you can see, the yellow has been solved. Next case is when you have a solved corner here, solved corner here, unsolved corner here, and here. So you hold the cube from this angle when the solved corners are here, and you do the algorithm. And then you get to the fish that we learned. You do the algorithm one time. And do the algorithm again. And as you can see, the yellow side is solved. Next case is when you have no solved corners. One corner is here, one is here, one is here, and one is here. Then you can do the algorithm from two different angles, or from here, or from here. It's exactly the same. Just keep in mind that you have two unsolved corners here and two unsolved corners here. Then you do the algorithm. And then you get to the fish when you do the algorithm one time. And the yellow side is solved. Also in the last case, you have no corners that's solved. You have one here, one here, one here, and one here. So you hold the cube from this angle when you have the unsolved here and the two unsolved corners here. You do the algorithm. Then you turn the cube one time like this, and this is the fish that we learned that you do one time, and the yellow side is solved. Next step is to put all the yellow corners in the right place. Here there are 3 cases that may appear. First of all, when all the corners are already solved, great, you get a skip and just keep going and do the next step. The second one is when you have 2 corners in the right place and 2 corners not in the right place. So you hold the cube when the yellow is facing you, and the two solved corners are in the back, and you do this algorithm. And now you match all the corners, and as you can see, we put all the corners in their right place. And the third case is when you have two corners that are in the right place and two corners not in the right place. So you hold the cube from random angle, but the yellow is facing you. You do the algorithm. And then you look for the two corners that are solved. Here they are. You put them in the back, yellow facing you, and you do the algorithm. And you match all the corners, and as you can see, all the corners are in the right place. So we have reached the last step. In this step, what we're gonna do is to solve all the yellow edges, put them in the right place, and then all the cube will be solved. So in this step, you need to know this algorithm. So in the last step, there are 5 optional cases. First of all, when all the edges are already solved, if you get that, great, you just finished. Second one is when this edge need to go here, this edge need to go here, and this edge need to go here. This edge is already solved. So you hold the cube like this. The solved edges is in the back, and then you just do the algorithm. And as you can see, all the edges are in the right place and the cube is solved. Third case is very similar to the second one. You have a solved edge, but not like the second case when this edge came to here, that came to here, that came to here. In this case, this edge go to here, which goes to here, which goes to here. So also here you put the solved edge in the back and you do the algorithm. And now as you can see, this is just the second case that we just learned. You put the solved edge in the back and you do the algorithm. And as you can see, all the edges are in the right place. Fourth case is when those two edges need to switch their place and those two edges need to switch their place. So you hold the cube like this when two edges are here and two edges are here. And you do the algorithm. And then you get to the second case, you put the solved edge in the back and you do the algorithm. And last case is when this edge needs to switch place with this edge. And those two need to switch. So you just do the algorithm from a random angle. And as you can see, now we got to the second case. You put the solved edge in the back and do the algorithm. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this video was clear and helpful, so now we can solve the Rubik's Cube. If something wasn't clear, please write me down in the comments so I can know and improve in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.